Okay, everybody, hello and welcome to the presentation. Thank you so much for being here. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Rumble, and wherever, you guys. And now we're live on, getting ready to go live on Spreaker. In 3, 2, 1, let's go, Spreaker. All right, so there we go. There we go, folks. We are live on all of our formats. Howdy to ya. Howdy, howdy, howdy. This is my dress down day. As you see, I am dressed down. I'm normally not... I'm always normally, obviously, either in purple or in black clerics, but this is my dress down, the blue clergy shirt. I'm sorry. That just, you know what I mean? So folks, first of all, for those of you in TikTok, I can't bring you on screen. I wish I could, but I can't. And the reason being, because I have the show on 2 different computers. And the folks here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble, and Spreaker won't be able to hear you or see you. So I just can't bring you guys on. So that's why I don't bring guests up. And quite honestly, a lot of times, okay, please don't do that. And by the way, I don't battle with people. I'm just not interested in battling. And okay, Misfit Medium, please stop. It says we're friends, but it seems like you keep there. Turn off there. I'll just turn that off. It keeps popping up for some reason. I don't know why. What in the world does it keep doing that? More creator want to co-host. I don't want to co-host. And I keep pushing this button. Don't show it for 10 minutes. Decline. Turn off. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Anyway, yeah, it's a TikTok little... I guess it's a little kink in the system or something. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it keeps interrupting. Yeah. So please stop. All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to the presentation. Thank you so much for being here. I am Bishop James Long, and happy Saturday to you. It's open mic night. And no, it wasn't you guys. Someone kept popping up on TikTok and they kept doing it over and over and over and over and over. And we're friends. And I don't know why it kept doing it. And it kept disrupting the screen there on TikTok. I don't know why I kept doing that. And so I was like, well, if it keeps doing it, then I'll just take a screenshot of the person and I'll block them and we won't be friends no more. It's pretty simple. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's Saturday. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday to you guys. So this is open mic night. So for those of you who are brand new, let me give you a heads up on how we pretty much progress. So for the first 30 to 45 minutes or so, I bring on Judy Ann and Miss Wilma, and we have a conversation. We just joke around. We tell jokes, share stories, things like this. Simple, very, very simple stuff. And then after that, we can kind of get into your demonology and paranormal questions and stuff like that. So that's how we operate. That's how we do the show on Saturday night. So for the first 30 minutes or 45 minutes, we just want to make you smile because life is so difficult and stressful as it is. Well, thank you there, Polish Prince. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It is. It's just so difficult. We're so overwhelmed, isn't it? You know what? When you look around, and here's the thing, and let me give everybody a heads up. So I don't share my political viewpoints as far as whether I'm Democrat or Republican or whether I'm for Trump or for Kamala. I'm not going to share that with you guys. I'm just not. I have my own personal point of view, and I will be voting. And I encourage all of you to whatever party, whatever person you're voting for, please do. Please exercise your right as. If you're American, please vote. Your voice counts. And whatever party you stand for, I'm just not going. What I'm not going to do is I put clergy first. My personal political views, that's second. And what I mean by that is if I sit here and scream conservative views every time I'm on air, or if I come on air and I scream liberal views every time I come on air, then I'm going to isolate people. So if I keep screaming political views and only conservative political views, then liberals won't feel comfortable speaking to me because they feel like I'll judge them, or vice versa. If I speak only liberal views, then conservatives won't see. I want every single person to come to me, and because they see me as clergy, not a political pundit. So that's not who I am. That's not what I do. And again, I have my views, and I assume now I assume just to keep those personal to myself. Now I do have my personal opinion about Israel, and we can talk about that. Certainly Ukraine, and we can talk about Ayatollah Khamenei and Iran. We can talk about certainly those issues, no question. I absolutely should speak out about those issues. But as far as whether I'm Democrat, conservative, whether I'm whatever it might be, I'm just going to keep that to myself if that's okay. Fair enough, because I think we're all inundated as it is, and I think we're all sick of it. At least I am. I am so. No matter what your political views are, I am so sick of both parties promising the world and delivering nada. I mean, both of them do. Both. They always, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Well, who's going to pay for it, sunshine? I mean, Santa Claus? I mean, seriously, it's all of it sounds great, but somebody's going to pay for it. It's not free. So I just, it's right now, what this world, certainly what the United States needs to do is not focus on the political arena. We have got to make sure that the people who have been affected by that terrible hurricane, that those folks are taken care of. Because there are people who lost their lives. There are people, and we have to remember that, we're blessed. You and me are blessed. We're sitting here, we're talking, we're going to have a good time, we're going to joke around, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we should. But there are people right now, there are families right now in this country that are preparing funerals because they lost their loved ones in a hurricane. Or there's a lot of families right now who still have no power. So, 9-10 days out, they have no power. So let's focus our energy on hopefully getting those people. And if you can help, please do contact First Cross. But be very careful, guys. Be very so here's what I want to say before we get into because this is important. This is really, really important. Or Red Cross, I'm sorry. Folks, you have to be careful with who you donate to, because there's a lot of scammers out right now. I mean, it's disgusting. It is. These people will have to answer to God for this. But there are a lot of scammers right now saying, oh, yeah, we're doing fundraisers for these people and these people, and they're not. So make sure that if you're giving to an agency, give to an agency that's actually going to help, not to these yahoos, on with all due respect, you don't know who they are, and it's very questionable. So just make sure you be careful, guys. Just be careful. Make sure that if you're going to donate to a reputable source, because there are so many spammers right now. It's disturbing. And it just drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely cray-cray. Okay. So anyway, I'm Bishop James Long, by the way. And if you want to go to my website, you can. And by the way, I have now 4 classes for you for absolutely free of charge. These are very in-depth classes. And there's 2 reasons why I made them free. Because the trolls, of course, they came out and said some nasty things. Oh, he's a scam artist. He's charging $49.99 for 4 class. It came to $12.50 a class. Give me a break. And anyway, of course, this got really nasty, really, really nasty. So I thought, well, I can fix this. That's no problem. I'll give it away. Because I clearly shut their mouths very quickly when they were, being nasty. I said, I don't do this for free. I don't do this. I've never done this for income. So I give it away. And of course, they'll find something else. They'll find another thing. But this is what I've had to do. When I had my book out, a lot of trolls, were making copies and sending it out to everybody. I mean, they're just sending it out to everybody. So I got so upset. I said, you know what? This is stupid. You know what, folks? I'll give you a PDF. So that's what I did. I went up to Facebook and said, if you want a copy of my book, I'll send you a PDF. Just to shut them up. And it worked. Now, sir, I have the 4 classes. Do I have a right to get income for those classes? Well, yeah, because it took a lot of work to put those classes together. But we just I don't care. What's more important to me is that you guys get the education that you want. That's far more important. So here's how you need to do it. Go to bishopjameslong.com. Click on the class link. Scroll down, and there it is. Your 4 classes are right there for you. And you can take them. It's all online. It's 100% online. It's on Facebook. You learn at your own pace. And there you go. Now, if you need paranormal help, please do not contact me like on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or any of that, because there's too many social media. I can't keep up. So here's what I go. bishopjameslong.com. Click on the paranormal link. bishopjameslong.com. Click on the paranormal link and fill out the form. And the Society of St. Benedict members, thank you. We'll get back with you, and we will start the process. We don't charge, never have. And thank you there, DJ. And by the way, for those of you who have no idea what those, if I'm saying thank you, it's because my friends there on TikTok are offering gifts, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Captain. And also TikTok, if I don't thank you individually, it's not because I'm being rude. It's because I have 2 different computers running, and I can't see or hear. I can't see, this section over here. So, and one more thing, the Arkansas Paranormal Expo this month. I'm so excited. Guys, please, if you haven't got tickets, do so. It's arkansasparanormalexpo.com. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of speakers. I'm going to be there. A lot of other folks are going to be there. I'll be giving a presentation, and that's October the 26th and 27th. 26th and 27th. So that is going to be a tremendous amount of fun. So Arkansas Paranormal Expo. And by the way, what I love about this, it's a 501c3 because this benefits, all the proceeds go to the MacArthur Military Museum. And that's great. So ArkansasParanormalExpo.com on the 26th and 27th. And prior to that, I'll be also going to Graceland for some time to just get away from the stress. And I'll be doing a lot of TikToking on that as well during that time. So, yeah. Well, Anne Marie, you're right. You're right. Judy Ann has been I consider her a family member, and she serves as executive producer, by the way, for the shows that I do, for when I do the Gates of Hell. By the way, it's on YouTube. And TikTok, I'm going to open up chat for everybody in about an hour or about 45 minutes. I just want the trolls just to go away, because I'm not in the mood to deal with them today. And speaking of crazy, because I have something to say that I want to mention in just a second. Yep. So let's bring both of them were. I think both of them were. All right. Hello. First of all, let's say hello to Miss Wilma. Hello, Miss Wilma.
Hi, Bishop Long. Hi, Judy Ann. Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great night tonight.
Okay. Now let's say hello to Judy Ann. Hello, Judy Ann.
Oops. Yeah. I had trouble with my mute button. Hello and welcome to Open Mic Night. Hope everybody's doing well.
I have a question for you, Judy Ann.
You guys seem a little frosty toward me.
I wonder why. I'm a little ticked off.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, let me explain what happened. Studio audience, do you like what Judy Ann did? No? I agree. I agree. So oh no. Are you studio audience? No? I agree with that with you. So let me tell you what happened. And I'm going to share exactly what I'm going to do with this gift. All right. So let me show. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's the longest toilet ever. Okay. All right. Still going. Let's say, okay. So I went to the post office today. By the way, you can send me something in the post office if you like. I would love to receive anything you would like, just, as long as it's nice. And
well, that's what I did.
No. Just as long as it's not this, everybody. So this is, let me just share. There we go. Birchwood Breeze Sasquatch soap. And she's sitting there laughing about it. Isn't that pretty? So let me just mirror your video. I don't know what the hell. How do you mirror what does that mean? Okay, let's do this. There we go. So now, that's how you do it. So now you guys can see it. So that's a little different angle, isn't it? So there we go. So now you guys can see it. It's Birchwood Breeze. So there's see, and here's the problem. Here's the problem. It's not only one. Oh no. So if it was only one bar of soap, I'd say, well, that's interesting. She wants me to see if I like it. Oh no. Here's another Birchwood Breeze Squatch, Dr. Squatch soap. Now, fair enough. It does smell good. I will give that credit. Oh, no, but wait. There's more. Because if Birchwood Breeze doesn't work, she just included something else. Fresh Falls, just to make sure, with a 0 grit. Here you go. Look at that, everybody. And does it smell good? It does. It really, actually, it kind of reminds me of a Dove soap almost. It really smells really good. And there's another. And wait, there's more. Judy Ann, are you trying to tell me? Let's dig out some more. Why don't we? And not only did she tell me that I need to use soap 4 bars, but why don't we just include some deodorant with that as well? There we go. Yeah. So this actually matches.
Now wait a minute.
No.
In all fair, what? No.
This matches a soap. Let me smell this.
Okay. You're
Yeah.
always telling us about how hot and humid it is down there.
It is.
And you go for walks, and you've got to we hear the air conditioner in the background. So I thought you might want to wash your stinky parts. Okay, I'm just watching out for you.
Squeeze me what? Baking soda? I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, Princess.
Studio audience, did you like that? I agree. Studio audience didn't like that comment. So, yes, it smell good. It really, honestly, legit, it smells good. It does. Yeah, I will say that. And it is interesting because I have been wanting to try this because I have seen it advertised. So let me this Fresh Falls deodorant. Isn't that nice of you? Let me just pop this little plastic off there. Yes.
Okay. I figured since you were going to the Arkansas Paranormal, you want to smell good.
Okay, I smell good as
look good.
Okay, let me explain something. I bathe, shower twice a day. And not only do I shower twice a day, I'm also very, very, very OCD when it comes to making sure that I'm freshly smelling nice, freshly smell. It's I like some cologne at times. I like several actually type of colognes. So I am really, really keen on ensuring that my body parts do not smell. But thank you very much for telling me that I need 4 bars of soap and deodorant.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just watching out for you.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's yeah.
Okay, well then maybe I'll maybe what I'll do is I'll just send you some toothpaste. Okay. But no, seriously, honestly, thank you for this. I am looking forward to it. And by the way, I will do a review. Seriously, I'm going to do a review. So I'm going to shower as I do twice a day, and I'm going to use this soap because I have been wanting to use it. And I will tell you guys all about it and say, you know what, it's wonderful or it's junk. So thank you seriously, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Do they still do scratch and sniff? Remember when you opened the magazine and you could scratch and smell? Maybe we could do a Bishop Long scratch and sniff. Who's up for it?
If any of you walk up to me and start scratching me to sniff, we got a big problem. I'm going to do not come up with it to Arkansas Paranormal Expo and start scratching and sniffing. That's not no studio. Judy Ann, I think.
Please do.
No, please don't. No, please don't.
Any of you do that, I will pay for your snacks. I promise. Go scratch and sniff The Exorcist.
Okay. No. No, 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 no. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you're outnumbered. I think everybody's on my side.
Okay, well, yeah, until I call 911 and say this wacko over here is trying to scratch my underarm. No,
Bill Sessions,
and the thing is,
I love Bill Sessions.
but you got to understand something. You're laughing. Somebody actually might come up and do it. So you got to be careful with some of these paranormal conferences because someone will actually come up and do that. Some of them are a little. I mean,
know.
yeah.
That's the beauty of it all.
No, it's not.
I can count on somebody to come up and do it.
No, I will mute. You know what? I will mute you so fast if you continue to convince people to come up and scratch and sniff. No. There is an invisible barrier right here. Do not cross this barrier. No. 10 feet invisible barrier. All right, Miss Wilma.
Jack's Paranormal's in.
Well, hello there, Jack's Paranormal.
You know, for free food, I can get a lot of people to do that.
Yeah, well, you know what? You go ahead. Go ahead. See, I have 1-800-Jesus on immediate call, and I'll give a call to the big guy and say, listen, we got to talk about
the big guy.
Yeah, we got to talk about Judy Ann. I swear, if people come up and do this, Judy Ann, you're in big. That's it. Miss Wilma, how are you doing? You're awfully quiet back there. Are you drinking? She's drinking. She's drinking over there. She's drinking. Hey, Miss Wilma.
Yes.
Oh, good morning. How are you doing?
Judy Ann, baby.
Oh, boy.
I think you did a fantastic job because you got the Sasquatch soap and deodorant. How did you know that he was tan to Sasquatch and smelled like him? Great job, girl.
Thank you, Wilma Jean. Thank you. I love you.
I love
we
you.
Are.
Judy, how did you know, honey? Wow.
Oh, I tell you.
Now.
Miss Wilma.
You go, girl.
Miss Wilma.
Go, girl.
Miss Wilma. Miss Wilma. Okay. Do you have your hearing aid? Are you listening very carefully? I would slap you. But that would be animal abuse. So don't. No. Yes.
I'm just thanking you and forget that soap and deodorant because she found out you was into Sasquatch.
Right. Yeah.
So that's why I say great job.
Yeah, your mind is on vacation, but your mouth is working overtime. Okay. So let's no. Are we done? Are we done there, Miss Wilma?
No, we're just getting started, dear.
That's right.
And Wilma told me.
Gosh.
Wilma, didn't you just tell me that you saw a female Sasquatch sniffing around Bishop Long's home looking for a mate?
It's like
yeah.
Like it's not been long ago.
It's your typical Donny Osmond. It's your typical Donny Osmond fan.
Oh, you know what? Judy Ann, baby, you know what?
Oh, boy.
It's been a while, but a long time ago, there's something in the weeds. And isn't it interesting that Bishop Long thought it could have been Sasquatch?
Okay.
Well, why would you think about that being Sasquatch?
See?
Well, that's terrible.
There you go.
You know what?
There you go.
Wilma, Wilma, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. Even the voices in your head are speechless. So don't start with me today.
You can say we're finding out the truth.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, now I get it. Now I understand why you thought, oh my gosh, I think that Sasquatch and that bush in there. See, I would have thought it was a dog or a horse. Like that,
Wilma, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. You threw a rock at the ground and you missed. So don't come at me. The studio audience doesn't like this. No. So no, don't. Are you done? Anyway, before I would really interrupt her. Wilma and Judy Ann, they're both so crazy. Even your dreams ask for vacation. So don't pick.
Oh. You know what, Wilma? I think we have antagonized the Exorcist enough.
Yes.
I think so.
I say so, hon.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know why Judy Ann, you know why he's upset? Because he knows it's the truth.
Why? That's just it. I know.
Okay. Are we done? Where is the? Do we have a mute? Do I have a mute button? I have a mute button. I have a definitely. Oh, Wilma, don't pick. Don't. You put lipstick on your forehead because you wanted to make up your mind. So don't start with me today. Don't go there.
Oh, you still got comebacks at me, huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. I let it slip. I let it out. I'm so sorry.
You let it. You let it out. It's called gas. So that's why Miss Wilma was busy earlier today. Are you finished?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Now that for I was rudely, you're so crazy, Miss Wilma and Miss Judy Ann. When you asked for a password hint, the computer said therapy. Oh. Now, do you have any jokes that you want to share besides harassing innocent poor Bishop Long? Because it's already now 8:30.
Yes. The great joke is that Bishop Long smells like a Sasquatch, and I sent him some soap and deodorant.
It smells
to
good.
take care of the problem.
Because I'm a manly man. I'm a manly man who eats manly snacks. That's what it is. Manly man.
Those are your manly snacks.
Manly man. Oh, Sasquatch. Okay, I got it.
Oh my gosh!
You're exactly why you are exactly why the gene pool needs a lifeguard. That's what. So come on. Okay.
Oh,
are we ready? Are you guys going to tell some jokes here?
Yeah. Sure we are.
Well, I'm still waiting.
I got something to ask you, Bishop Long.
Oh, please
Judy and I are very curious about something.
Yeah, well, please do.
Yeah. How long before you go on let everybody see you on the air? How long does it take you to shave your arms and your face and your neck from being Sasquatch? How long does it take you to get all that?
Okay. First of all, I'm a manly. Whoa. That's it. I've had enough. Yeah, that's it. I just threw a plate. I hope you're happy about that. Okay, first of all, I'm a manly man. I don't shave my arms. Miss Wilma.
Hey, we know that. You wax.
I do not wax.
Oh, that's right, dude. That's a good one you did.
I do not wax. Studio audience, boo them. Boo them. Thank you, studio audience. Thank you. Okay, now we are all waiting for some type of joke besides these really trashy Jerry Springer type of behavior you guys have decided to embark on.
Okay,
so I'm going to elevate. Oh, please.
What?
Hey, Miss Wilma. Miss Wilma, someone's at your door. Miss Wilma, someone's at your door. Miss Wilma. There's your men again. Your Walmart men with the little scooters. Okay, please tell a joke.
Why did the
I'm sorry. Well, see, this is that's it, folks.
Why did the ghost?
Why did the what?
Starch his sheep.
Why did the what?
Why did the ghost starch his sheep?
I don't know. Please tell us.
He wanted everyone scared stiff.
That definitely
good
deserves.
One, Wilma.
No, that was not a good one.
Good one, Wilma.
No. That donkey. It was so good. The donkey. No, that was not good at all. At all. Okay. Do you have anything, Miss Judy Ann?
Well, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get when you cross a vampire with a snowman?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Sorry. Studio audience. Wait. Hold on. Give her a chance. Give her a chance. Give her a chance. I'm sorry. What was it? I'm sorry. What?
Frostbite.
Oh, what was that? That's it.
Bite.
There's the tumbleweed. The tumbleweeds are flowing right down. For the tumbleweed. Well, that was
Oh my stars!
almost.
Here's somebody. I say.
That was terrible. Man, these are bad. Oh,
Oh,
don't you?
come on. It was. All right. What do vampires install on their doors?
A picture of a
Close picture. Picture, close picture.
if they did that, they would say, "Wow, look at a hunky man there, a manly man, a
Wilma,
manly
you're
man."
on a roll.
Yeah, it must be have a conversation with Priscilla. I don't know what is it.
Vampires install deadbolts on their doors.
Okay, now
Oh,
no. Sorry, no good, no good. Don't guys.
did you know I used to be a car comedian?
You used to be a what?
I used to be a car comedian,
Uh-huh.
but I had to retire because my jokes kept backfiring.
Yeah, just like that joke. I mean, that was really bad. Just like everybody, you like that one? No, sorry.
I had to quit because the joke was always backfiring. Hello.
Yeah, and your career must have backfired too because it didn't last very long, did it, Miss Wilma? It didn't last. Didn't last. The people are laughing. No, you guys are not supposed to laugh at that one. That was terrible.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, it's a Saturday night.
jokes are great.
It's a Saturday. Sean's not. No, Sean is not in here laughing. Believe me. If Sean, I don't know if Sean's in here. If he's smart, he's probably not. Okay, Judy Ann. Anything else, or is that as good as it gets?
Well,
Mhm.
we've probably done enough with joking around, but Wilma probably has some more. I mean, we had a good time with this the Squatch, so I'm still
Yes, we
laughing about
did.
that.
Yeah,
It
well,
was a great time for that.
it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to trying them out and seeing what we think. So that's good. By the way, I'm going to tell you guys about my personal movie review on The Joker 2. I saw it, and I'll be talking about that a little bit later on. So I have my personal views on that one, and I'll share that with you. And of course, also I saw Beetlejuice too, and I talked about that. And I'll talk about that later. So, okay, so let's do. When you want to do the would you rather, or would you want to do a? Is that you guys like that?
Yes,
Okay.
I love that.
Okay,
I do too.
this is a good one. This is a good because this is a tough one. Would you rather, and you have to one or the other. You can't say, well, this is what I would do to work around it. No. Mm-mm. Would you rather never be able to take a hot shower again for the rest of your life, or never be able to eat any type of fried food again?
I'd rather never eat fried food again because I had to take a bath. I had to take a shower.
I'd give up the fried food too. Yeah, I would give up the fried food easily.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. So Nina Beth says a shower.
Mhm.
So a lot of people are saying fried food. All right, yeah, because I mean, taking a nice hot shower sometimes it just makes you feel. It just feels good sometimes when you're.
It does.
Yeah.
Relax
Oh.
you.
So, oh wow, Nicole says
Well,
hot
it
shower.
does,
So there's a couple people saying shower.
especially if you smell. It's great to take a hot shower, especially when you smell like a Sasquatch.
That's
I
true.
agree.
You have to tell us all about it, considering the fact you live in the woods. Why don't you tell us all about that, Miss Judy Ann? Okay,
Me ain't gonna let it out.
okay.
I gotta love her.
What? Okay. Here, would you rather be licked all over your face by a dog, or licked on your face, all over your face by a cow? Ugh.
Dog. Cow's tongue sticker.
Wow. And how do you know that, Miss
I'll take
Wilma?
the-
I mean, that's so,
I grew up on the farm.
you know what we are.
And when this cow would take your tongue and as
It's a family friendly show. Family friendly show. Mhm.
They would lick your hand or say, yeah, when I was little, you know.
Okay.
I'll take the cow. Their breath smells like milk, and I worked around cattle. A dog uses its tongue for toilet paper, so I'm out on that one.
That's a tough one, isn't it? So that's a good one. So
It is.
Okay. Would you rather? Yeah. Would you rather be licked all over your face by a dog or all over the face by a cow? That's got to be because yeah, you're right. Because a dog. So that was the question there, Stormy. Would you rather be kissed all over your face by a dog or all over your face by a cow? Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
A cow. Definitely a cow.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Would you rather to be unable, you cannot ever eat chocolate again for the rest of your life, or you can never eat cheese for the rest of your life?
Chocolate. I haven't eaten chocolate.
I'll give up.
Soon.
Yeah. I'll give up. I'm not a chocolate fan. Believe it or not, I don't really care for it. So that's an easy one for me.
So both of you say chocolate?
Yes.
I give up the chocolate.
I haven't had
Wow.
sweets since June the 5th.
But that's, I mean, because yeah, I love chocolate and I love cheese. That's a tough one.
It is. I like the bitters.
It's better for you.
Cheese is good. Yeah, it's good. Does anybody like the really dark, bitter sweet with no sugar chocolate? I do like that, and it's really good for you.
Oh,
But
yeah, dark chocolate.
As far as eating chocolate stuff, no.
I never did care for that dark chocolate, hon. It's too rich for me.
All right, here's a good one. Would you have to one or the other? Would you rather have to give up the ability to speak for the rest of your life, or have to give up the ability to hear for the rest of your life?
Oh my gosh, I had to do both.
No. It has to one or the other. Either one, you have to give up speaking, or you have to give up hearing. It's one or the other. That's hard.
Well, if you gave up the hearing, you couldn't talk because you can't hear what you're saying.
I mean, you can sign
No,
language.
I would do sign. I do sign language. I could never give up hearing because of music. I could never do that.
Isn't that's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, because I gotta have my movies and all that. I gotta hear my movies.
If I could never hear.
Yeah.
If I could.
Because
If I could never hear. Go ahead, Wilma.
I'm sorry, sweetie. You go ahead.
Yeah. See, this is what happens. We got
There's a
two hens in the
there's
hen
a
house.
well there's a delay. There's a delay in the phone.
Oh, is that right?
So,
yeah,
we don't. Yeah, the other person.
two
But
hens.
if I had to give up Bach and Beethoven and Tchaikovsky, I would make it. Oh, would you stop with those faces?
Is my phone acting up?
Oh yeah, you're acting up. So okay, so
No.
both of you.
No.
Your phone's good.
Oh,
Your phone.
honey, I thought I heard you answer something about the phone.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Hold on.
Okay, so I'm curious. So both of you, what was your final answer? Would you rather never be able to speak again or never be able to hear again? That's too
Speak.
hard.
Speak.
Because I'm hard of hearing and I get aggravated with it because I'm like, ugh.
Wow, that's a really crazy. Okay, would you rather? And this is an interesting one. Would you rather be forced to stay up and never sleep again, or would you rather be forced to eat the worst food that you can possibly imagine for the rest of your life for every meal?
What's the first one? I'm sorry.
The first one is would you rather be forced to stay up for the rest of your life, never being able to sleep again, or be forced to eat the worst food that you hate the most for every single meal? Man,
I'd have to be the sleep. To be stay up.
Wait a minute. Wait. So, okay, what's the food that you hate the most?
If I hate there's a lot.
Or what's the worst? Food that you don't like the worst.
Spinach.
Okay, let's spinach.
Sauerkraut.
Okay, stop. So spinach, you're telling me that you're going to give up sleeping for the rest of your life, being exhausted, but you can never go to bed. You can never go to sleep because you hate spinach that much that you would refuse to eat it 3 times a day.
Is it just that one meal?
Nope.
Or is it a bunch of
Every meal you have to eat spinach. The one food you hate the most.
Oh my gosh, that is hard.
or never sleep,
Wow.
or never sleep?
I probably have to try to eat the food because I got to have some sleep. I'll be exhausted.
I agree. And I
might
think
get
of the
sick.
amazing amount of
I might get
think
sick,
of the
but
think
I
of
gotta
the
have my
weight you
sleep.
could lose.
Yeah. That's a tough one,
Think of
though.
the weight you could lose.
So
you can't go without sleep. That's sleep deprivation is actually a method of war, torture type stuff. So I need sleep.
Yeah,
Everybody does.
definitely.
wow. Okay. And so this is the last one, and then we'll get into some of your stories. Would you rather have $100,000 to spend on yourself on anything you want, or have $1 million, but you can only spend it on other people?
Oh, that's easy. $1 million spend on other people. My entire life, I've always put my family first. I always put my loved ones first.
Julianne?
Well, I agree that I think if I was younger and the selfish person I used to be, I would have taken the $100,000. But at this stage in my life and learning everything that you've taught me about God, absolutely the $1 million for other people.
Very cool. Well, most people are saying other people. So Chrissy says 100,000. All right. Most people are saying $1 million. Hey, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I love the honesty. That's a lot of people are saying, I'm gonna keep that $100,000. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. All right, fair enough. All right, Miss Wilma. Let's start with Miss Wilma. Do you have a story that you'd like to share with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I had it and it went away. It's Mexico City. I was tempted for a Guinness World Record, the world's largest string cheese ball. The cheese ball makers used the rotating table to create the massive string cheese ball, which is also known as the other cheese. The finished ball broke the record at 1,402 pounds.
Wow. That's a serious Guinness World Record. I don't know why someone would do that, but okay. All right, Judy Ann, do you have one? Judy Ann?
A story. Well,
or just
I think,
if not, Wilma, I'm sure she has more. I have a lot to it. So if you don't, that's cool. Or if there's anything particular that you wanted to share.
I do, but I think I'll save it because it's about 5 minutes, and I didn't want to. I'm going to save it for later. So you folks go ahead. You and Wilma go ahead.
All right, Miss Wilma, what else you got?
I got a lost statue from Titanic.
I'm sorry. What?
Titanic First Class Lounge. It's hard to say Titanic. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Titanic.
Right.
But yeah, they found the first class lounge that was discovered, and they for years that they had it, and didn't know anything about it.
It's in the bottom of the ocean. What do you mean?
It was my computer keeps it rolling. I mean, sorry. The Titanic team, which is dedicated to preserving the legacy of the ocean liner, spent 20 days at the wreck site over the summer, taking over 2 million images, which they had found one of the cabinets that here recently, and they repolished it, made it up, and it looks brand new. It's got a picture of it. It's beautiful.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Any other story you want to share?
Yes.
Okay.
Escaped Circus Campbell spotted wandering on a road in France. A driver on a road in France captured video on his unusual encounter with the escaped circus camel on the roadway. And that's something he'd see a camel. The camel turned out to have escaped from the Zabonic traveling circuit, which that's weird. Usually but the camel was safely rounded up by keepers and returned to the circus.
Oh, my
Police
goodness.
were not called at the scene because they did capture him.
Well, thank goodness, because that's serious business. I mean, that camels can hurt you, so you got to be careful.
Oh yeah, and I got one more.
Okay.
Earth's mini moons. Everything you need to know about the temporary moon. A new mini moon the size of a city bus is circling our planet will continue hanging out of the skies until Thanksgiving week of 2024, which entered the Earth's orbit in September the 29th and will be caught there until November 25th before flying away back into the solar system.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a little mini moon that's circling around for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's actually it's an asteroid. It's an asteroid. So,
little asteroid. Yes.
Yeah. So just.
Well, they called it the little mini moon.
Yeah. Thankfully, we
Yes,
only have one.
yes.
Thankfully, we only have one moon. Thank goodness for that. Hello there, Skip Grace. Okay, what's your movie review, Miss Wilma?
Well, Judy Ann's got her story, don't she? Or
Oh, she's gonna hold off because it's 5 minutes.
I'm going to tell. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off because we. Yeah.
'Cause,
okay.
we're
sweetie.
tight on time. So
My movie is called Halloween Town. Debbie Reynolds and Tim Brown. A mom has 3 children, and she don't have, she never celebrates Halloween with her kids. But her girl is going to turn 13, so the grandma comes and sees her. But this mom don't want her kids to know anything about who they are. So the kids follow the grandma when she gets ready to leave, but they soon find out that they're witches,
Mhm.
and finds out that she can fly when her grandma buys her a broom. Now, there's trouble in Halloween Town, but now I don't want to give it away, but this is a
26
very
seasons.
good movie,
26.
and actually they have Halloween Town 1, 2, and 3, and it's on Disney Plus.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That's that wonderful 26-year-old movie. We appreciate that. And
I just
Yeah,
thought
just came out in
it's pretty
1998.
cool.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
well, all right. So, Miss Judy Ann, any other final thoughts before we close up shop here?
I have a movie that I really want to remind you once again
Mhm.
to watch. When I was into reading critically acclaimed books, I came across one by Frank McCourt from Ireland. The book was Angela's Ashes. There is a movie out, and it's just so much. It's wonderful. It's really worth watching. It's about growing up in poverty-stricken Ireland as a Catholic boy, and it's wonderful. That's all I need to say about it. Really gives you a great view into what these people suffered, and it's you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll be shocked that these children even survive. It's a great film, Angela's Ashes.
All right. We'll have to take a look at that. We'll have to take a look at that eventually. All right.
Yeah, that does sound good. I'll have to check that out too, honey.
Well, Miss Wilma
love
and
it.
Miss Judy Ann,
Okay.
thank you for being here. I appreciate both you guys stopping by. Miss Wilma.
Thank you,
Well,
and I'll go back to moderating.
Go
Good
ahead.
night, everyone.
Sounds good. Thank you, Miss
Nice,
Judy Ann.
sweetheart.
All right, Miss
And
Wilma,
I
thank you.
hope everyone has a great night, and I love all of you. And this belongs to you, and I love you, and I hope you have a great night as well. And God bless.
All right, ladies. Talk to you later. All
All
right.
right, night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Okay, so there we go. There, it's a little bit of cray-cray. A little cray-cray going on there. A little harassment for old Bishop Long. Really disrespectful. Giving me deodorant. Anyway, if I was rudely interrupted, yeah. So I appreciate I appreciate the ladies stopping by and saying howdy to us, and we always like to put a smile on your face. Yeah, even those some of their jokes were just, man, it was rough. It was rough. I want to apologize for those of you who've had to suffer through the pain and suffering. So No, we love the kid. We love the kid and have a good time. Now, so let's get into the excuse me. Let's get into the Joker, the Joker 2. Folks, Joaquin Phoenix in Joker in the first was I thought it was very well done. So I'll let you guys put that out there now because it really did give you a different perspective of Joaquin's character and mental illness and what he. So you understand. I thought they did well. I thought they did a good job there. Joker 2, absolutely 100% terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Great. I mean, I'm not going to give it away, as Miss Wilma says, but it was just not a good movie. To me, it was a major disappointment. Major disappointment. So if I would encourage you, if you think about, if you go and you watch it, you're kind of going to be a little irritated because it just was bad. It was just bad. So yeah, they really the ending. I don't want to ruin it for you. I don't want to ruin it, but the ending was just like, really, seriously, why did you do that? Mm-mm. And also, Beetlejuice. I saw Beetlejuice. I don't know what, and it was on one of my off days. I was like, I'm gonna go check this out to talk to you guys and tell you guys about it. Beetlejuice 2. They should have never made it. They should have never made it because I just ruined it. It was I was bored. I was bored, and they tried to also recreate, the dance scene, where they all sang that, De La Coleman. It just, they tried to recreate. It just didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. So anyway, Beetlejuice 2, bad. It's hard to when a movie is a really good movie, and you're trying to get a sequel to it. It's really hard to match it or even excel. Now, I will tell you, in my opinion, Halloween 1, 1978, phenomenal movie, absolutely amazing movie. But I do believe Halloween 2, I remember that coming out to theaters. And I actually remember watching it at the drive-in back in the days. I remember we were all anticipating, just waiting for it to come out. And Halloween 2, it worked. It worked. I left. I was like, man, that was a good one. But yeah, I haven't watched much of the Conjuring movies. I just haven't. But the Halloween 1 and Halloween 2, the 1978 original one, boy, I thought they did a great job with that one. So, but anyway, that's just my take on Hocus Pocus 3. I didn't think was very, but I just was not, or Hocus Pocus 2 was it? I was not a fan of Beetlejuice 2, and I was absolutely disappointed in Joker 2. Joker. Big. I really haven't found honestly any decent scary movies. Maybe we'll do that on Friday. Maybe for the next Friday we'll talk about scary movies for Halloween, and I'll share some of my list. I'll put a list together of movies that I think are legitimately scary and good, and we can have that conversation. But these days, a lot of the movies are just terrible. They're just terrible. So if there's one particular movie that you absolutely think that I have to see for Halloween, that I'll try to take some time and watch it, and give you my movie review for next week. Well, thank you there, Paulette. But just let me know. Let me know if there's one. But please make sure it's a good movie. These movies are terrible these days. But I'm going to put a list together of the top whatever list that I put together. Mimic, I've seen Mimic. Mimic is actually a pretty good movie. Mimic is a good movie. try Host. I think I've seen that. Veronica is actually a very good movie too. Yeah, Veronica is a good one. Veronica has to be on the list. So, okay. So we'll put something together for next week, next Friday, for Halloween. And I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool thing. So, all right. Imaginary? No. What is imaginary? Imaginary. I've never. Is a bear? 2024 American supernatural horror film directed and produced by Jeff Wadlow, written by. No, I've not seen that. All right, well, we'll have to look into Imaginary of a little bear. I'm skeptical, but I'll check it out. If you think it's good, The Autopsy of Jane Doe is phenomenal. Phenomenal. That's a pretty creepy movie, isn't it? Okay, I want to talk a little bit about some articles that I didn't get to, because I really wanted to mention some of them. Let me just check here. Hold on one second. This is here's one that I want to share with you very quickly. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Pumpkin. Thank you. Oh, and I said I was going to put the chat on for everybody. So just be kind, people. Just seriously. Just be kind. Everybody can chat on TikTok. Just be nice. Just be nice. So this is by TK Randall. It says a weird old nature doc, a nature documentary clip showing an alleged Bigfoot. It resurfaces online. Listen to this. A short clip from a nature documentary shows what appears to be a humanoid figure moving near to a herd of caribou. Now, the footage, which has been doing the rounds for some years now, gained renewed attention recently when it picked up by a number of news sites and spread around on social media. It's a clip from an old documentary entitled called The Great North, which was shot by a Japanese film crew. And the crew had been situated on one side of a river in a remote part of Quebec in Canada, while capturing footage of herd of caribou wading through the water and then running off towards the hills. They'd always remain adamant that nobody else was present on the other side of the river. Despite this, a strange figure can be seen briefly standing up, running toward the right, then crouching back down behind a grassy rise that blocks them from view. The identity of the mysterious figure has generated some heated debate over the years, with some suggesting that the clip is evidence of a Bigfoot roaming the Canadian wilderness, and others maintaining that it is simply a person with a backpack, despite the crew not seeing anyone. Others again believe that the figure is actually an optical illusion, and that what you can see in the footage is a caribou or other animal that happens to be partially hidden from view behind the rise. So you can type in, let's do this with you. So we'll type in The Great North documentary, documentary Bigfoot. So we'll see what's up. Okay. So that's what you can type in, or you can type in, I'll go to YouTube and look that up there, and you can see give your personal opinion on the matter. Oh, no, we're not doing church music right now. So my goodness, it's like, let's just go ahead and blurt out the church music. Sure. YouTube. Oh, it's going to probably. No, I don't want that. Stop. The Great North documentary Bigfoot. And why is the output showing? It should be on shore, not this. Okay. So here, let's see what it says. Hang on. I'm going to see about this. I typed in The Great North documentary Bigfoot. So we're going to check this out right now. Yeah. Okay, we got to do the previews. We got to 20 minutes just to. Yeah. Okay. No, that's definitely something scratching down. 100%. That's not an animal. That's a bipedal creature. Yeah, you guys have to take a look at that, guys. Actually, the title is called Bigfoot on IMAX Great North Documentary. He's screaming in my ear. So there it is. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. That's an interesting clip. That to me looks legitimately like a bipedal figure running, and he looks pretty big. So, see, people ask me all the time, why do I believe in Bigfoot? Because there's just too many people. There's too many credible proof. There's too many people who are saying, look, this is what I've experienced. I've seen it. And they have nothing. There's no ulterior motive. So it's a Japanese film crew. But it was in Canada. They filmed it in the Japanese. But if you type in Bigfoot IMAX or something, the Great North Documentary, that's what it was. But you clearly see it. There's no question in my mind. It looks bipedal. For those of you in Kentucky, that means it stands on two legs. I'm from Kentucky. I live in Kentucky, so I can say that. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. I think so. I think so. For those of you who also love Ancient Apocalypse, well, it is returning to Netflix. TK Randall writes Graham Hancock's Ancient Apocalypse. It is set to return on Netflix. The author and researcher will be delving once again into the world of alternative history. And back in 2022, Hancock, a somewhat divisive figure in the world of archaeology, hosted a show on Netflix entitled Ancient Apocalypse, in which he investigated the possibility that an advanced human civilization existed during the last ice age and was destroyed in some sort of catastrophic event. In each episode, he visited various archaeological sites around the world in search of clues pointing to the existence of this civilization and the disaster that he believes brought about its demise. While the show proved popular with audiences, other archaeologists and experts widely dismissed Hancock's conclusions and said basically can be easily disproven. But nonetheless, this week Netflix unveiled a trailer for Ancient Apocalypse: The Americas, a second season of the show, which will this time focus more on sites in North and South America. And by the way, surprisingly, Hollywood actor Keanu Reeves will be joining Hancock now and again throughout the series to discuss various topics, including the importance of storytelling in preserving culture through the ages. So for those of you who would like to know, the show's second season will debut on Netflix on October the 16th. All right. So if you're interested in that type of show, it's going to be October the 16th on Netflix. So Ancient Apocalypse: The Americas, it has been renewed for season 2. So yeah, it's Ancient Apocalypse: The Americas. Now, people ask about the Eli Roth show that I'm a cast member on, Legion of Exorcists. At this time, it's just the show's on hiatus. We just simply don't know. I talked about this before. The writers' strike really put a lot of projects on the back burner, so we just simply don't know. We have not been told. It has not been canceled. It's on hiatus. So could that mean a year from now 6 months from now, next month we could get a call? We just simply don't know. But it got really good reviews. A lot of people liked it, and I don't know. We'll have to see. Of course, here's another time traveler. These people are such scam artists. I'm sorry, they're liars. And I'm not trying to be rude, but they're just nonsensical. Every single person who has gone on social media, I'm a time traveler, and here's the proof, and I'm going to prove it. And they say some of the stupidest things, and then people actually buy into this hook, line, and sinker. It really is crazy. Well, listen, if you want to know this, Douglas Charles writes this: a time traveler. If he's a time traveler, I'm Santa Claus. But anyway, a time traveler from 2582 shares the exact date that we're going to make alien contact. Oh, all right. Well, let's look. Let's look into this ridiculous, preposterous, idiotic, whatever. Okay. It says here, humans love to believe in things that may or may not be real. True. It's what conspiracy theories and predictions of the future are also so popular. Just the mere idea of something like aliens or cryptids like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot being real stirs the imagination. Well, I believe in Bigfoot. Another thing people love to believe is real, even if it's unlikely, are time travelers. Yes, because no, they don't exist. You can't go back in time. Now, the theory, as far as can you go the future, there's debate. So one person, of course, who posts on TikTok under the name I'm a liar.com. I'm not even gonna put his name on it because it's a fraud. And anyway, shares what he says are glimpses of the future, has managed to gather around 132,000 followers. Imagine, to think about that for a moment. Let that sink in. This person who's going around saying he's from 2582 and he's a time traveler has 132,000 followers. And yet I go on TikTok and I see people who are spread only positivity and motivation videos, and they're struggling just to get 10,000. So think about that for a moment. How can some actor, liar, deceiver, that's all he is. Let's call it like it is. Saying he's 130, has 132,000 followers. Well, anyway, this person claims they are a time traveler for the year 2582 and have repeatedly shared dates in the near future where something incredible is supposed to happen. By the way, his predictions are all wrong. I went to the site and there were many things that he said were absolutely dumb. For example, the person shared a TikTok video with the following claims about the near future. Yes, I'm a real time traveler, they wrote. And today, I'll give you proof. Remember these major dates in the near future. Okay, everybody, remember them. Well, he said that on September 23rd, 2024, a huge boat will go missing in the Bermuda Triangle. It's gone for 6 months. When it is picked up by radar again in 6 months, the people on board the boat claimed that they had been gone for just a day. By the way, it didn't happen. Imagine that. But the guy has 132,000 followers. Anyway, and he on December the 12th, 2025, a small meteor containing antimatter hits the Earth. And people who find pieces of the meteor will go on to sell the antimatter for $64.5 trillion per gram. Oh, for those of you who are hardcore Grand Theft Auto, the game there, so October 25th, 2025, Grand Theft Auto 6 is officially released on PS5. And finally, on January the 1st, 2026, this time traveler from this year, 2582, claims that the Great Reset happens, making a huge change for humanity. Anyway, and by the way, August 27, 2024, really got people attention because the time traveler claimed that on that date, a mysterious gate is discovered in a cave. It is closed, but it will be opened. It will lead into an alternative universe with a new form of life discovered, and some of it will be brought back to Earth. Well, guess what? No gate was discovered. And yet he has 132,000 followers. So anyway, it goes on and on. It's stupid. It's preposterous. And then why you have someone who has 132,000 followers when some people who tried to give positive, motivation videos struggle for 10,000 followers. I don't know. It's sad. Yeah, it's sad. This is kind of weird. I don't know about this, and I don't think I like it. And I want to share this with 132,000 followers. People actually believe in this stupid junk. This is by TK Randall, and I don't know. I don't like this. Listen to this. Transparent mice could one day lead to humans with see-through skin. So listen, this is a true story. Scientists recently figured out how to make mice transparent. But could the same thing really be done to humans? So imagine being able to see right through your skin to watch your muscles or organs in action. It sounds like science fiction, but a group of scientists at Stanford University was recently able to make the skin of live mice appear transparent, at least under certain light conditions. This breakthrough has unquestionably opened up new possibilities in biological research and medical imaging. So how do they do it? Could it ever lead to humans becoming invisible? See, when we look at objects, light reflects off of them, allowing our eyes to see shapes and colors. However, living tissue, such as skin, behaves differently because it is comprised of things such as water, proteins, lipids, fats, which all bend light at different angles. And this means that light is scattered by skin, which limits how deeply we can see into the body without invasive surgery. To try to get around this problem, scientists have developed a more sophisticated imaging techniques over the years. And obviously there's several things, but they require often harmful chemicals or only work on dead tissue. Instead of the goal has been to find a way to achieve transparency in living organisms safely and reversibly. In the Stanford study, the researchers turned to a surprising tool, food dye. Food dye. It's a common yellow food dye found in crisp and soft drinks, has unique property. When dissolved in water and applied to skin tissue, it alters how light interacts with biological matter. So if you guys wanted to check this out and look at this, it's in Stanford University. You can Google that, Stanford University transparent mice. I don't know. I just thought, I mean, you're not going to go walking around with, being transparent and, obviously, and all over the world, or just walking down the street. You have to have certain light fixture to do this. But still, there's a lot of people who say this is actually a great idea, because if you're able to inject this food dye into your system without it being harmful to you, and then you have a certain light shining on that particular part of the body, many people are 100% for this, because then that would eliminate, in their belief, the need for expensive scans, which is an interesting thought, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. Yeah, it's I don't. Now we talked about UFOs, and I do believe, I absolutely believe in UFOs, only because, number one, I absolutely have seen one. I don't know what it was that I saw, but I do know that I saw something. Not only that I did, but other people that I knew during that time. And but this is a really interesting story. T.K. Randall writes this: a video captures an airline pilot's encounter with UFO during flight. See, here's the deal. A long time ago, I used to work for an airline business. We were cross-utilized, so we did multiple things, on the gate and the counter and on the ramp. And I talk to pilots all the time, and I ask them, did you ever see anything? There are many times the captains and pilots say, yep. So I saw something, and I don't know what it was. It certainly was not man-made. And these are pilots. These are people who are trained to be very analytical, methodical, and to make sure that they're aware of all their senses. Yeah, I just think that to think that we're the only life in the universe doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. Especially if you realize how huge the universe is. Just our solar system alone, how huge it is. But this is really interesting. If you want to Google this, the footage shows unexplained lights moving in the night sky through the side window of a cockpit of a flight. So the incident, which was filmed from the cockpit of a Boeing 747. Now, first of all, if you are a captain, pilot on a 747, you are experienced. They're not going to put someone freshly out of, flight school on a 747. So you have some years behind you, some hours, some flight hours. So these are experienced individuals. And so it was filmed from the cockpit of a Boeing 747 during a routine flight from Saudi Arabia to Nigeria. And it left both pilots of the airliner scratching their heads. It had only been around 30 minutes since the plane had taken off when they noticed a strange, extremely bright object moving around freely in the night sky outside the plane. Quote, it says, "This is my experience of seeing something strange or UFO," said Captain Ruud van Pangeman, who uploaded the footage to his YouTube channel. You see, what we see is still a mystery. Before that, we thought it was a light plane, but it wasn't on our radar. It says, we thought maybe it was a star, but stars don't move. And the UFO light shone for a long time and moved. Fortunately, the flight continued without incident, but their encounter still remains. And by the way, they actually did a report on this. So, when a captain of a 747 who's had years of experience in training and hours, flying, when they make a report to the aviation department, that's pretty serious. So that's something that they don't do unless they're pretty serious about it. So, the Star of Bethlehem, I have to look on this because I've not really done a lot of research on the Star of Bethlehem being shown. I have not done any research on it. Yeah, and I don't believe I personally, this is just me. I don't believe that the second coming is going to come anytime soon because I believe in Revelation being prophecy. So I'm trying to see. The star is going to certainly be there. I don't understand why would it be. Yeah, it's That's a blah 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 blah. I'm looking here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it because I don't see anything on it. But I'll check it out. I'll see it. I will see it. Unsolved mysteries. For those of you who love unsolved mysteries, you believe that people aren't going into mass hysteria. See, that's the thing. I think a lot of people believe that the government is kind of holding off on making the statements yes or no as far as UFOs, aliens, is because of mass hysteria. But I have noticed that we see this trickle down kind of a thing, this trickling of information here and here and here. It seems like they're giving this information slowly, but they're just it's sort of like I don't know. There's something that, because number one, there was a UFO a whistleblower that actually worked with the Department of Defense in the Pentagon. So he was a director for the UAP department in the Pentagon, and he testified in Congress that there are things without question that are alien from alien life. So, that's somebody who has some. It's not just somebody who has an opinion on it. It's somebody who actually was the director. Unsolved Mysteries. If you like Unsolved Mysteries, it's returning for a 5th season this month. So there you go, guys. The original run of Unsolved Mysteries spanned a whole 14 seasons. That's pretty remarkable. Between 1987 and 2010, Robert Stack, if you remember him, he passed away in 2003. Well, while the recent Netflix revival has mostly done away with the reenactments, its eerie and suspenseful exploration of various unsolved cases has proven a major hit with viewers, with the show ranking #1 in the U.S. on the streaming service mere hours of its debut back in July of 2020. And since then, there have been several more seasons on the streaming platform. Well, the next one, Volume 5, will be debuting. It did debut on this month, October 2nd, just a couple days ago, and will feature several more chilling mysteries ranging from true crime cases to long-running phenomena. So there we are, guys. It's Netflix has renewed it. Unsolved Mysteries episode or series or season 5, however you want to call it. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. There was a well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Tammy, and likewise. Yeah, I think I had an article on that, but let me just share this with you real quick. There was and I don't know if you've seen this, but this is by Tim Banal, and it says remarkably, there was a hiker captures a remarkably clear video of an alleged Bigfoot in Oklahoma. I don't know if you heard about this. So it's a pretty interesting video. So a hiker in Oklahoma captured remarkably clear footage of what appears to be Bigfoot sitting against a tree, though some say that the striking scene is simply too good to be true. So the jaw-dropping video was reportedly posted on TikTok this past Tuesday by Emmanuel Alfaro, who claimed the unsettling encounter occurred as he was exploring the Parallel Forest, which is a wildlife refuge with some of the reputation for incidents of high strangeness. Now, while doing some sightseeing and enjoying the day, he wrote the hiker spotted something in the distance that prompted him to pull out his cell phone and start filming. Alfaro's footage shows a sizable, hairy creature that sports a human-like face and sits against a tree. After a few seconds, the suspected Sasquatch seemingly realizes it was being watched, turned towards the camera, providing an incredibly clear view of its face, which understandably causes the witness to flee the forest in fright. I purposely waited just for this is a reveal, or not a reveal, but a review, because I have not seen this and I didn't want to see it. So I'm going to type in Emmanuel, Alfaro, Bigfoot video, and I'm going to see, because I have not seen this. So this is the first time. So let me get my little trusty glasses here and see what I think here. Okay, it's loading. Yeah. Yep. Skip. Wow. Let me put on the stronger pair because this looks hold on. Okay. I'm doing a screenshot so you guys can see it. It almost looks like Chewbacca from the side, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can. You guys have to see this. Take a look at that. I should do a TikTok on this. This is pretty interesting. Type in this. Emmanuel Alfaro, Alfaro, Emmanuel Alfaro, Bigfoot video. That's all I typed in. That's the first time I saw it. So Emmanuel Alfaro Bigfoot video, and it's right there. That's on. It looks like KBTX News 3. I'm going to watch it again here. That looks pretty interesting. But it almost looks like, I swear, it almost looks like Chewbacca from the side. No, stop. See if I can stop it. Screenshot this. Because yeah, I originally thought perhaps maybe it was someone in a Chewbacca, outfit. Um, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll pray for Tim. And I invite all of you guys also. We have night prayer, and night prayer is Monday through Friday. So all of you guys we'd love to have you guys too. I don't, they know what that looks interesting. That doesn't look like Chewbacca from the side. I blew it up. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Hold on. Let me just check this one more time. Hold on. Let me just check one second. There's something peculiar about this. I can't put my finger on it. So I don't want to look at it. Hold on. I don't want to look at any comments. I just want to either stupid videos. Oh no, that's a costume. You can actually see it when he turns around. Yeah, that's a costume. No, it looked pretty good. It was impressive. It was impressive at first glance. I don't know anything. I don't know any history about this at all. But it looks to me. I would say I think it's a costume. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Oh, it was debunked. Oh, it just came out today that it was a publicity stunt. Okay, all right. Well, there we go. So I mean, it kind of looked like Chewbacca from the side, but when I blew it up and he turned around, I could see it was a costume. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, yeah. For those folks, listen to me very carefully. For those of you, people keep sending me emails after emails after emails after emails requesting assistance. Guys, I have 18,000 emails and over 40,000 messages on TikTok now. So here's the best. You're going to have to, if you need assistance, because we do it for free. And I can't keep up because I have so many social media outlets that people keep, so here's how you have to do it. If you want us to help you for free, which we do, then we require that you have to go to bishopjameslong.com, click on the paranormal link, and fill out the email. That's it. And only because I can't keep up with, if I have 300 people on this email and 400 people on Facebook and 3,000 on TikTok, I can't keep up with that. I just can't. And I'm not going to, nor should I, especially if I'm doing this for free. I'm not charging. So this is what we do. This is what we require. That way we can keep all requests in one source, in one place, because I can't, it's just too much. It's too stressful to try to, no, not going to do it. So anyway, yep, J Marts, I just answered your question. You have to go to bishopjameslong.com and you have to click on the paranormal. You have to send the email. That's the only way. Okay. That's what we have to do. So that's a shame that guy faked it. But yeah, it seems like it seemed a little bit, yeah. Yep, no problem at all. No problem. There is I don't know if you guys have seen this as well. You might want to look into this, and I'm going to wrap things up here pretty soon, but listen to this. TK Randall also writes, there are two mountain hikers. They photographed a mysterious humanoid in Colorado. So take a look at it. So it's the human-like shape was spotted far up a cliffside in Long Peaks, Rocky Mountains National Park. When Jesse Clausen and Camille Avarella took dozens of photographs while trekking through the Rocky Mountains on a recent trip, the last thing they expected was to end up on the local news. That's exactly what happened. However, after they got home and started looking through their photos, see, in one of the images, they spotted a peculiar figure that seemed to be climbing up one of the rock faces. And based on the scale, it seemed to be about 20 feet tall and had elongated arms and legs. So keen to find answers, they posted the image up on Facebook group for a second opinion. And it wasn't long before journalists had picked up on the story. And before they knew it, the photograph, along with the story of how they captured it, it was being featured on the news. So what exactly was it that they captured on camera? In reality, the humanoid is most likely a case of what's called pareidolia. It's the brain's innate ability to perceive meaningful shapes and abstract patterns. Many people will look on the clouds, and they will say, that looks like a face, or that looks like a picture, whatever it might be. But in this case, the shape of a figure is likely the result of a change of rock formation illuminated by the sun. So what you can do is, let me, because I did not see this either, because I wanted to see it for the first time. So I'm tourist, discover, mysterious, M-Y-S-T-E-R-I, okay, 20-foot creature in their video or photographs. TO photographs. Okay, let's see that. There it is. So all I did is I typed in tourist, discover mysterious 20-foot creature in their photograph. So let's take a look at this. I have not seen it. And it was on Inside Edition. Okay, so let's see what Inside Edition has to say. Yeah, we'll have to see this. Okay. Skip the stupid ad. Okay. So right now there's a video playing in my ear. First time. I haven't seen this yet. Long's Peak. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, that's not a person. Oh, hell. That's not a thing. Oh, for crying out loud. What the? It is clearly a rock formation that's illuminated by the light. Hello. I mean, seriously. Inside Edition picked this up. Was it a slow news day? Oh, I gotta watch this. You've got to really. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. It is, folks. Come on. It's 100%. You can tell. I mean, yeah. Why anybody would think that's a humanoid? It's not a humanoid. It's a rock formation illuminated by light. This had to be a really slow news day. Okay, so let me do it this way. That way everybody can see it. So that way, hold on. I'll show it to you guys. 1 second. Wow, that's pretty bad. And it's sad that people actually believe this. That's a humanoid. That's a big old monster right there, by God. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it anyway. All right. Let me send it. Let me show you guys how this massive humanoid, this scary monster on the rock. Yeah. I mean, you can tell. I mean, if you go to a YouTube and type in tourists discover mysterious 20-foot creature in their photo, you can tell it is rock there. Well, I mean, why would anybody think that's anything else but a rock? Come on. I mean, seriously now. You don't have to be a member of Mensa to know that. I just showed it. There it is. There it is. There's a scary old thing right there. Ridiculous. Well, yeah, that just Yeah, like I said, it had to be a very, very slow day. Moundsville. Oh, see, oh, yeah, I was at Moundsville. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I was at Moundsville, and then now we're going to be at the Arkansas Paranormal Expo. And if you have not, if you're not haven't got your tickets, make sure you go to arkansasparanormalexpo.com. Is it Arkansas Paranormal? I think it's it. Arkansas Paranormal .org or .com or whatever. And make sure you get your, what is that? Arkansas Paranormal, yeah. arkansasparanormalexpo.com. Thank you, Bill. And make sure you get your tickets. Should be good. This is the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know about this one. Tom Cruise. Well, that's an interesting feller, isn't it? Interesting feller. I don't understand the Scientology. I don't understand this. I just don't understand Scientology. And I've looked into it. Matter of fact, I had Judy Ann was able to connect me with one of the big. He was a big time director in Scientology, and we did an interview with him, and that was Andy Porter, and it was interesting what the things that he was saying. Really interesting. But Tom Cruise, whether you like him or not. This is again last by TK Randall says Tom Cruise's obsession with aliens fuels bid to film a movie in space. The iconic star is planning to record a movie in space while doing all the stunts himself. And look, there's no denying that Tom Cruise has been going from strength to strength in recent years, having not only starred in several blockbuster movies, but also having famously performed most of his own stunts. And by the way, many of which involve death-defying parachute jumps and other similarly dangerous acts, which is true. But there is one thing that Cruise has been wanting to do for years, and it's something that, to date, no other actor has come anywhere close to accomplishing, and that's actually filming a movie in space. So according to reports, this drive to venture into the final frontiers based on the actor's real-life obsession with extraterrestrial life, a subject that he has touched upon in some of his previous movie roles. He's fascinated with UFOs. An insider source was quoted as saying he spends hours reading about them and studying all the many classified documents that have been released about them in the last few years. Well, Tom, I could sit down and talk with you all day long about UFOs. I have studied about them as well. He has all sorts of high-powered telescopes and things. People that doubt the existence of life on other planets are the delusional ones who are just kind of uneducated. It's kind of harsh to say that, but yes, I agree with him. I think it's preposterous to think that we're the only living being in the universe. I simply, no. Things stand, it is understood that his upcoming space movie will be filmed throughout a collaboration between Universal Pictures and SpaceX. And it will be directed by Doug Liman. And while the plot is currently unknown, it is likely to have something to do with aliens, and Cruise is expected to perform all his own stunts in Earth's orbit. If such a movie actually goes ahead, it will not only be the first of its kind, but will also likely cement Tom Cruise in the history books as one of the greatest action movie stars of all time. And that's according to T.K. Randall. But it is pretty interesting. I mean, he does do all his stunts, which is pretty impressive. I got to admit. For those of you in Spreaker, I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. I'm going to remind everybody that tomorrow we're here from, of course, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to probably about 10 p.m. Eastern. We do have Bible study tomorrow night. Judy Ann will be joining us. Miss Wilma will be joining us. So Miss Wilma teaches the kids Bible study, and Judy Ann gives her perspective on, for the laity perspective. So we'll be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Bible study. Also, I want to remind everybody that we have night prayer Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and now it will air live right here on Spreaker, on TikTok, and also on Spreaker. So what I do is 9:55 p.m. Eastern Standard, Monday through Friday. We go live right here on TikTok. And then at 10 p.m., we start. And so for those of you who don't know, so on Monday, Around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I will make a video and I will say, place your prayer request for Monday's night prayer, tonight's night prayer, in the comments. And then on Tuesday, I'll make the same video, and Wednesday and Thursday, Friday. So we're going to do that now. So keep in mind, we start at 9:55 or so, maybe 9:50, it doesn't matter. And then we start at 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay? So please join us. Put it on your calendar. And we'd love to have you Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. is when we start. 9:55 is when we go live. And then, of course, we also, tomorrow night, don't forget, we have Bible study at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, I'm a workaholic, Roxy. I am. I'm just a workaholic. That's just me. That's how I was raised. And relaxing, it's difficult for me to relax because when I try to relax, my brain is constantly going and it's like thinking of this and thinking of that, doing this. And so I might as well just do it. Okay, my friends, I always tell you your value does not decrease based on someone's inability or refusal to see your worth. You're priceless, and don't let any troll convince you or tell you otherwise. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you all tomorrow night. God bless.